Hey everybody, welcome into the latest edition of the Westwood Living Podcast. Guess where we are today? We are in the home of one Gavin Donahue. How are you, my friend?
I'm good.
It is great to connect with you, and let's give a little background as to why we're here. So, your mom, very active in the Martha Jones PTO,
Yeah.
and one of the auction items for the Martha Jones fundraiser was, let's do a podcast with Tom and Westwood Living. So, congratulations, you're the winner.
Thanks.
So you sound so excited about that. No, but I am kind of excited to chat with you because you're at a cool part of your life. You're just a recent 5th grade graduate, and you're headed off to Thurston. So let's start there. Just give me your summation, your summary of your life at Martha Jones and getting out of Martha Jones and making the move up to Thurston. You excited?
Yeah, I really liked Martha Jones, but I asked a lot of people that I know who's at Thurston. They said that they do definitely miss their elementary school, but they're having a really fun time at Thurston. And I'm not really stressed about that much to going to Thurston. It seems pretty fun. I don't know. I've only been for the tour, so I don't really know.
Now, one of the cool parts about moving up to 6th grade is that, yes, you've probably crossed paths with a lot of people playing sports locally, but this is the first time where you'll all be in the same school. Like, do you have some buddies who go to the other elementary schools who now you're going to be, classmates together in the same school?
Yeah, I have a lot of friends who were there. There's just a lot. I can't name them all, but
That's good.
yeah,
You go with
I
a good
think
base.
I think it's gonna be really fun to be with everybody from every school. I know a lot of people, but I want to know more people. It's just I want more friends. Yeah.
So you come with a little bit of a resume, from what I'm told. I'm told that you are a huge, not only football fan, but a very eager football player. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay, so how many years have you played tackle football already?
I've only played for 1 year so far. I played on the Norwood team because there's no Westwood team. I really wish there was a Westwood team, but I don't know if enough people would like to play on the Westwood team.
Yeah, so to be clear, no Westwood tackle team.
Yeah, no Westwood tackle team.
There's a couple flag teams and whatnot. We see them playing a lot of times as a variant. But, like you, I played from when I was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 years old, right leading up into high school. So I know what it's like to play tackle football at a young age. What position do you play?
I play a lot of positions. I play fullback. I play some O-line. I play both ways, so I also have to play linebacker and defensive end. Very physical positions.
Yeah, what do you like best?
My favorite is linebacker for defense because I get to move a lot around more, and I like hitting the running back right up the middle.
Yeah, defense is fun. I remember we used to be at practice, and they were like, all right, switch, offense to defense, defense to offense. And if you were the team that was playing offense, yeah, we're playing D, you get to hit some people. So that's always a fun time. Do you have high, lofty goals? Listen, you're surrounded. You come from a family that's very athletic, a family that has enjoyed some athletic success in this town. How familiar are you with the success that, not just your uncles and aunts had in high school, but also you're even seeing your cousins have great success,
Yeah.
right? So what's that like for you? Have you gone to the games? Do you appreciate what they've been able to accomplish?
Yeah, I really appreciate it. It's a lot to go up to, but I'm not really stressed about it. And I just they always make it to my football games, which is
cool.
really nice. And when they make it to my football games, they're always just waving, and it's funny because I always have the biggest crowd of people. And any play, they're always recording me.
That's good. That's good. Trust me, that you will look back on that as you're older, and you'll be very thankful that those people were there. I used to have my parents. My parents came to all my games, right? Which is such a gift. And I luckily had the trait, and I'm going to hope that you have this trait too, that don't ever let your parents embarrass you, because parents are going to do embarrassing things. And that you're no different than any other kid. So I used to be out in the field playing baseball, and my parents used to bring kazoos to the game.
Kazoos?
Yeah, kazoos, for real. And so they'd be like, do, and it's ridiculous. And most kids would get absolutely embarrassed by that, but I'm telling you, I thought it was hilarious. And I still now, because I'm still in touch with so many of my teammates, we will exchange back and forth messages on Facebook. And they're like, oh, yeah, man, I remember your parents used to come with the kazoos. So never be embarrassed by your parents. They're there to support you, and they always want to enjoy themselves while they're there. So what are the long-term goals? You're very young, and you play the game, and you love football, and you hopefully will get the opportunity to play on the Thurston 7th and 8th grade team by the time you get there. But what are your visions? You have long-term visions, long-term goals?
I just want to stay in shape probably for my whole life, which is probably hard. But if I make it into a good football school, they probably have a great weight room that I could use. So that's going to be fun, I guess. And there's a lot of things to do, and there's going to be a lot of practices. And the locker rooms, I got to say, I need a locker room. Like my Norwood team, they don't have a locker room.
Yeah, so that comes as you get older. These are the things that get added to the programs as you get a little bit better, and the teams are a little bit more sophisticated. So do you enjoy, you're so close, you live right here in the Maze, so I would imagine that you go to a lot of the Westwood High School football games?
Yeah, it's like in walking distance, and yeah, we go to a lot of the basketball, football, lacrosse teams, and we go to a lot of lacrosse games because my cousin CJ, CJ
good.
Hancock, he's on the varsity team.
He had a great season. That team got to the Final Four this year. And before that, your cousin Lil was also a stud player, and she won the A-10 out at UMass. So do you have a couple memories of this past football season that stand out to you? Do you have a couple players that you can remember who you want to emulate and you want to be like?
One of the players I inspire to be like is Vince Wilfork.
Vince, yep.
I really liked how he played. He was a big guy who made really big plays, and I would like to play like him because he was a really big person, but he would still get around the field, make plays, cause fumbles, and get 10 tackles a game probably.
Smart player, too.
Yeah, very smart.
He knew the rules, and he knew how to take advantage of the system for sure. More immediately, I have heard that you have taken lessons from watching Joe Vinci. Right? Here's a guy who just 2 years ago was playing for Westwood High School, and then last year was playing in the national championship game. Isn't that crazy?
I never heard, really, people get to big colleges out in Westwood. But I found out maybe a week ago, Joe Vinci made it to Notre Dame.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
It's crazy. So I would give you this word of wisdom that if you could learn how to long snapping is a skill that can get you many places. And you have to look no further than Joe Vinci for that. But you've got some good opportunities around here. You've obviously got the Tackle Football League over in Norwood, and you're going to get a chance over the next couple of years to play at Thurston, and then hopefully at Westwood High School when you go there. Do you play any other sports besides football?
I play some basketball. I play some lacrosse. I haven't played a lot of travel basketball yet, but I'm going to next season. I'm going to play travel, which is going to be fun. Hopefully I make a good team.
That's cool. What's on the docket for the summer? What are your plans?
Probably just stay in a good routine. I'm going to a camp right now.
A football camp or a camp?
Just a camp. Nobles Day Camp.
That's cool. What do you do there?
It's just you do a bunch of stuff. It's a huge campus. It's
a
high school.
It's on the campus in Nobles.
Yeah, it's on the
campus.
Campus. It's huge.
Majestic. They got great fields.
Yeah.
I'm sure you get a chance to use a lot of their sports fields.
Yeah, you can use everything, and you get to kayak, canoe, and fish off of
cool.
their canoeing team, which is really fun, actually.
All right, let's talk vacations for a second because it's summer, and I'm about to head off on a little mini vacation tomorrow myself. Is there a vacation you remember from growing up that was your favorite so far?
One of my favorite was probably I went up to Maine with one of my friends, Jonas Goldberg. He lives right next to Buckmaster Pond. And we were there, and, our parents left us home alone. This is a funny story. And, our door just kept slamming shut. And we, I don't know why, but, my sister got really scared, and she thought it was a ghost, so she started, crying. And we didn't know what to do, so we just, started throwing her on our bed, and she just started to like laugh.
You just tried to lighten the moment.
Yeah, we were just
Tried to distract her a little bit and prove that there was no ghost in the home.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good memory. Gotta be careful when you go up there to Maine. What about like movies? Do you have a favorite movie that you've seen?
That's hard. I like Happy Gilmore. That's
Solid flick.
Yep. I really like it, and there's a new movie coming out, which I'm really excited about.
They were doing a lot of hiring for extras.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're doing it around here. So there were a lot of people around here who were getting hired for extras. That'd be kind of cool. So you like comedies.
Yeah.
You like Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler. He's really funny.
He's pretty solid. I'm going to really put you on the spot now. You got a favorite book?
My favorite book?
The tough questions to ask the fifth, soon-to-be sixth grader. Do they have you read books in the summer?
Yeah.
What's on the reading list this summer? Anything
I
good?
only remember Lifeboat 12, and I haven't even started that
Well, let's
yet.
get on it. Come on. You got a couple of months. You're going to hold you to a higher standard. Do you know yet if you're on the red team or the blue team?
No.
I think that's how they break it up, right? I think it's red and blue.
I think they're telling us in August.
All right, and that's when you find out.
Yeah, that's what we'll
So it's
find
interesting.
out.
Sometimes you get thrown into a group and you're not going to know people. But the funny part is that's when you actually meet people who become like your really, really good friends as you grow up in high school. I can't tell you how many people I've talked to and said, "Oh, I didn't know Jimmy until we were both put on the blue team in Thurston." So that's where like new friendship starts. Pretty cool. Favorite part about living in Westwood? What do you like about this town?
I like how it's like a really nice living town. It's not like a lot of people go to places like Dedham to go to that movie theater, and there's always a lot of traffic in Dedham. But in Westwood, it's just a living town, and it's just really nice in Westwood. One of my favorite places to go in Westwood, probably the Muffin House. I really like that place.
What do you get? What's the order?
I like to get the bacon, egg, and cheese.
Oh, you know what I've gotten? Which I'm going to give you a little tip. First of all, I love their egg and cheese sandwiches. You're right. Do you get it on sourdough bread?
I get it on croissant bread.
Good, solid. I recommend if you want to spice it up a little bit, try it with the sourdough bread. And the other thing that's really good is do you like BLTs?
Yeah.
Get a BLT. Get a BLT toasted sourdough bread. You won't regret it. Tips.
I'd take the tip.
Tips. Last question. You said Muffin House, but beyond that, favorite place in town?
Favorite place in town? Probably Flay High Field and the multipurpose field. I just really like those fields.
Spoken like a true athlete. I love it. Well, listen, you're lucky when you think back generation. Some of these guys didn't have those fields, right? So they played. Your Uncle Morgan had to play some football games over at Severian.
Severian.
Did you see the clip of him returning the interception for a touchdown?
Yeah,
Pretty solid, right?
Yeah, he sent me his highlight reel.
That's cool that you have so many people to emulate. What's fun is that not only did he, interesting that they played as a variant, but if you listen to it again, the guy who's doing the PA, the guy who's doing the announcing over the speaker, same guy's doing it
Really?
today. Jay Risha's done that for more than, I think, 20 or 30 years. It's crazy.
Wow.
He did it since he was like 19 years old. So, you can.
That is a long time.
Hey, listen, if you don't make it as an athlete, you can make it as an announcer. So
Yeah.
you've got people to emulate in that regard, too. So I appreciate the fact that you hopped on board with us here on the podcast. I wish you nothing but success. I'm going to have to come check out a game now. And now I'm invested. Now I got to come check out a Norwood tackle football game and say that I knew you when. We had a kid, Reed Benger, come on our softball broadcast this past year, and I'm telling you that he's going to be an excellent broadcaster.
Really?
And yeah, he hopped on. He was a good analyst. He knew what he was talking about. His sister was on the team, so
Good for him.
good for him. Good for you. Just do this too, right? It's not easy to sit down here and just have a conversation with somebody who you don't know so well. So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That is Gavin Donahue, folks. Thank you for listening, all of you who probably know him and got a kick out of that. And as always, my little spiel here at the end, if there's someone else you want me to have a conversation with, just send an email to tleiden@bestversionmedia.com, and I will find that person and share that conversation with you. You want to sign off, Gavin? Say goodbye to everybody?
This is Gavin Donahue signing off.
Peace.